All right. I picked up Sweet Baby Ray's honey mustard. I do not like honey mustard. Donna likes honey mustard. However, my tastes have been changing, as I've mentioned in the past, where I only used to use yellow mustard, and then like less than a year ago, I was at Costco. I grabbed one of their hot dogs, and just compelled me to get the deli mustard, you know, like Grate Coupon style, and I liked it. You know, it's just weird. So I figure I'm going to give this a try, and it's something that Donna likes, so what can go wrong, right? Right. So I spared you the chicken part of cutting it up. I rinsed it and cut the tips off and cut them in half. So I'm going to season them. I'm preheating the air fryer so that we can get through this quicker, or that's the hope. Mr. Krasker, how are you, sir? Carol, sorry I missed your text earlier during the last live, the 2-minute live I did earlier. I was just putting it out there, and something within Streamlabs OBS didn't show me any text. It says I wasn't logged in, so I couldn't even do anything about it. So apologies, but I did see it. I wanted you to know that. So we got the pink Himalayan salt. We have the pepper, a little garlic powder in here, and a brand new bottle of Evo. Came in a 2-pack. I had to open it out. A couple of tablespoons worth of oil. I don't know if that's 2 tablespoons, but probably close enough, right? I made some for lunch today. We went and got sandwiches from the sub shop, but I hand cut some Dublin fry style chips there. Hey, welcome NJ1. I haven't seen you, well, I haven't done a live much lately, but I recall you were on here recently. You might even caught the, was it most of one and the tail end of another. I could be wrong about that. So I'm also doing something with the air fryer. I'm undoing something with the air fryer. As you recall, I used the Rachel Ray rings to keep the pan from getting scratched. And recently I also noticed that my chicken wasn't getting crispy. So I'm thinking that those rings may be affecting the circulation underneath. So as soon as I pull out that tray, I'm going to pull out the silicone trivet and see if that makes a difference. Carol, I see there's a message there. I'll read it in just a second. The bed, so all right, well, take care. Glad you stopped in to say hello. Thank you for that. All right, so here's the pan. I am going to lift it, and I'm going to attempt not to burn myself while I pull out the silicone ring. I did cook the potatoes in here earlier, so it is a little oiled down, but this is nice and hot. You can hear them sizzle. And like I said, I'm hoping the result will be that these crisp up like day one. And I think those silicone rings, because I've been using them for a while, are the reason for that. The fries were pretty good. They were pretty crispy. So, I mean, I could be wrong, but it's something I'm going to try. And I didn't pack these like I should have. So, let's get everything in there. They're supposed to be 4 to 5 in a package. Today, they only blessed me with 4 per package. And one more will get you in right there. All right. And we'll start it at 8 minutes and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. Hey, Kirby. Do you know what the wattage of your air fryer is off the top yet? Yes, Mr. Krasker. So I've been told 2 different things. I've read one thing, was told another. So the consensus is 17 to 1800 watts, but I believe it's 1800 watts, which when you do the math, kind of it is a little weird. So I know some things they claim certain wattages based on the efficiency and stuff like that, but see, Kirby says 1500 watts, but I've asked this question before, and I think on the GoWISE site or in the manual it said 1800 watts. So now you guys all have me curious about what's going on here, because that's the case. Let me see if I can pull the manual out. I think I have it here. Yes, brand new, like a man. I never opened it up when I got it. I don't remember if I could see, if I saw that recipe. All right. It's probably in a couple of different languages. So let's go to the back. Specifications. Of course, they're not going to tell me. I think I had to look it up on the website. I'm not a fast reader, folks, so bear with me. Yeah, it's not telling me anything here. How to use your air fryer. Plug it in. Alright, so it's not showing me what I want to see here. And I thought that was the case. So I will look it up online, but I'm pretty sure I recall seeing 1700 or 1800 watts. 1500 watts curb would be 10 amps here, and I thought this drew more power than that. Yeah, everybody has their way of saying something. It's marketing hype too, I'm sure. To make it like, oh, just like a hairdryer. Oh, I have a hairdryer. Well, not me, but you know, it acts like an 1800 watt hairdryer. You know, yeah. And things get more efficient. They, you know, bring the element closer. You know, it'll cook faster. But at 1800, yeah, I don't want to switch away from my Hey Stephanie, yes, I actually have the box right over there. I use it to hold the stuff in. Let me take a look at that. Be right back. No, it does not, but it's a GW22631, so if someone wants to work the Google magic, we will find out. Okay, so I don't know which one, the 731 Kirby, it's probably identical to this, except maybe it's like a different color, you know, because they do that a lot. Mine says the 731, but yeah, you say 1700, and I know someplace I saw 1800, and I guess it depends, you know, the who, what, where, when's, you know, moon in line with the queries kind of stuff. Yeah, 12 amps. This is pretty much a dedicated circuit here. It's shared with the coffee maker only, and the coffee maker is never on. Well, in the morning it's on from 5 to 5:30. How much time have we got here? It's a good thing I set the timer, because I set it to 8, so it's been in there for 5. Yeah, it's nowhere near done. So I set it for 8, right? So if I do 2 more, that'll be 10. So yeah, the Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm kind of almost dreading tasting it, because I'm only going by McDonald's sauce, like when we get a chicken nugget for the little one. She doesn't eat it, she eats it with ketchup, or we get sauce, and I think that's what Donna gets, is the honey mustard or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see. So this is all on her. Although I've seen, and I don't remember the channel, a couple of the ladies do it, where they will rub your convection oven. This Breville is 1800 watts. That I do remember, pretty much for sure. But some people will get the chicken like this, and they'll rub mustard all over it, and then season it as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it once. And I kind of made a promise to somebody. Well, if you will, URHC, Unemployed Redneck Hillbilly Creations, great channel. Does everything, you know, from food to repairs to CNC work. He's just like does everything. And he had a video he released today. It was awesome. He grows a big, huge garden, and he got zucchini, cut them up into sticks, and he got a spiral cutter for these potatoes he had, and also these green tomatoes, and cut them. He floured them, egged them, and then a mixture of panko and regular breadcrumbs, and he deep fried them. I says, I'll have to try that in the air fryer. And he made a comment to somebody who asked about it. He said that I was going to make it, so now I'm going to be forced to make it. So hopefully in the next week, I don't think I'll get it done this week, but I'm going to do zucchini, breaded batter in the air fryer. See how it comes out. I thought they were mozzarella sticks when I saw the picture, but they weren't. And if it looks like mozzarella sticks, I have to try it. Yeah, the Breville, I think I had a hard time figuring out the Breville because when I was looking to see what the power draw was, the manual was not available online when it first came out. So I figured out how much it drew. But I have that plugged into a dedicated circuit as well. Someone's calling me from far away. I am not going to answer that because chances I do not know who it is. Kirby. Alright, it's been too hot to grill outside. I've been making a lot of gadget videos. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've been wanting to ride my bike for about a month now. My electric bill, oh my god. I mean, I work from home now, but I like a cooler in the house. But it's double. Last month it was double of what it usually is in this kind of weather, because it's been so nasty humid. I have a bunch of gadgets. I just haven't had the time to do it, you know. A lot of gadget videos. I'll be curious to see what kind of gadgets you got going on. I found my Streamlabs, this is for Kirby, the default settings kept changing for my 4K camera. So I found it, and what an improvement in the video when I was testing it. It looked twice as good. So now that I got that figured out, hopefully the next live I do with the 4K camera will look a hell of a lot better. The Streamlabs acts a little funky on me sometimes. If I make a change, sometimes it freezes for a minute, and then I think it's frozen. I'll kill the process, and that's fine. But I learned I just got to kind of walk away if I'm making changes to the software to get ready for a live or something, and then it's fine. And as always, if I think everybody here, if you haven't visited Kirby's site, give him a check after this. Of course, after, because you're gonna watch me first, right? Yeah, it just takes practice on setting it up. I just set it and forget it. Yeah, the biggest problem I have is, a good thing is it synchronizes. When I go to my desktop, everything's screwed up. So I actually have to create two identical profiles. One I'll call laptop, with 5 different camera angles, and then one with desktop with 5 different camera angles, depending. So it's nice that it synchronizes it, but before I realized it synchronized, I was on my laptop, I deleted a bunch of profiles, and guess what? They disappeared from my PC because it's synced up in the cloud with Streamlabs. So, let's see. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Stephanie, I'm trying to think, I may have missed saying hello, so hello Stephanie, in case I missed you. Okay, this has been in there somewhere between 8 and 10 minutes. Alright, get ourselves a long pair of tongs. And last time I had to devise a way where I would not forget which ones I turned, so I'm just going to go in a counterclockwise manner. I am hearing a nasty echo coming from my tablet. I'm going to have to turn that down. Forgot to do that. That would explain a lot. You know, I would love to get, I can't say this too loudly because the wife is in the other room. I would love to get a new air fryer and do a comparison with this air fryer and either a Philips or a DeLonghi. But the DeLonghi is really big, and there's no way I can hide something like that. The looks of the DeLonghi is pretty good. There's a few things I like about it, and a few things I don't. Capacity looks to be a great thing about DeLonghi, and it's got that paddle to store your food. So if DeLonghi, you're out there and you're listening, and you want to send me one, I'll be happy to test drive it out for you, and I'll give everybody an honest opinion of it. All right. And whoop, forgot it reset. Let's go down to 6 minutes. All right. So in case, yeah, it takes practice on setting it up. Okay, sorry, that was an old message. In case people didn't know, I did the drawing for the dash cam and the crock pot. Dan and Scott. One, I keep forgetting his name, it's Scott, because I remember his channel name. One, I shipped out their prizes. They're very excited. Sorry, not everybody can win, and I'm sure people are like, there were a couple of comments that were left or tags that said, oh, I really wanted that. So don't worry, I want to give back to the channel. So I have some other things in mind that I was going to do a long time ago before YouTube kind of turned its back on the smaller channels. Now, let's see what we got here. And we got 6. If you haven't already subscribed to my Facebook channel or my Instagram or whatever, or my Google Plus for that matter, please go ahead and do that. I do post to those usually daily. I did print out something. This looked like an igloo today. There's so many supports I had to print that it just looked like a big glob, and I had to spend like 10 minutes or so breaking everything off, and then you're going to get in these little crevices to get the supports out. Little birdie. I forget what it's called. It's not a China dove, but it's something, I forget what it was called. Slush funds, Mario, slush funds. You know what? I try to please everybody. You know, it's hard. You know what? Hey, like now I still promised I have one more. I could not find Swiss, a block of Swiss at the market when we were out there. So we got the spinach, the chopped spinach and everything to make the meatloaf. So that's coming soon. I hope I can get it this week. If not, unfortunately, I'll have to push it off till next. And then now I have to do the zucchini and the fries. And I'm looking at a mandolin to do some nice chopping with some of the, you know, the fries and onions and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. Or I can hone my skills with a blade to cut everything by hand. And I appreciate that, Kirby. You're still talking to me after you didn't win, right? Kirby, did you do the, I'm trying to remember. I know you were doing the knife giveaway. That's over with now, right? Hey, Robin, how are you? Thanks for joining us. The chicken's been in there for 12, 13 minutes now. I jam-packed it with chicken, so we'll see how that is. We're testing out, it's in the title, but the honey mustard. And as everyone now knows, I'm not a big fan of it, but Donna likes it. But people have also gotten the chicken and, well, before it's cooked, and rub the mustard all over the chicken, like regular mustard too, and then season up and cooking it. And that sounds slightly interesting, so I think I'm going to do that too at some point. Hey, R. Dodson, getting a reflection of something here. I couldn't read your name too well. Let me see what this chicken looks like. It's getting there. I want it to crisp up a little bit more. What else is going on? And Robin and R. Dodson, I don't know if you were on and just hadn't said anything, but you know, my Facebook page, my new page is back up and running, and I'm posting every day to that. The channel, and for the newer people here, I don't do just food, although that's probably 90-something% of it right now. I'm doing some 3D printing stuff. I posted a couple of 3D videos this past week, and I knew PLA wasn't heat friendly. I was warned, but I stuck my phone in my custom made for my truck phone holder, and it fit great. 2 days later, it wouldn't fit. I'm scratching my head, and it turned out the heat kind of just deformed it a little. So I made a new one, made it bigger, and it fit great. There was plenty of room, and I put these little foam pads on the side just so it would keep it from vibrating. Went out to the truck today, and it was tight, so I had to pull out 2 of the 4 foam pads, and now it's good again. So that PLA has some good shrinkage going on with it. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind, and anything in high heat with the PLA. And PLA's got a high melting temperature. It's like 190 degrees Celsius, so that's like 465 Fahrenheit, but it does cook. What else? I got these shelves I still have to put in underneath the cabinet. I want to get that cutting board I have out. I'm going to start doing stuff with that. When I do the zucchini sticks, I'll probably do that, and I'll take out my big Camco cutting board. In case those who had, yeah, we got a lot of recycles here. Sorry for the mess. There's that Camco recycle board. I forget the word, but cutting board. We use that when we have gatherings and stuff. It's nice to put food on it, use it as a cutting board. I gotta oil it up. It's due for another oil, and I'll do the cutting on that, and that'll be good. And the great thing about that, it's wood, so I can actually sit the air fryer on top of that if I wanted to. You know, because that's what people do. They'll put my cutting boards or whatever underneath those. Let me take a look here. It's weird getting to talk. I don't get to talk much to people. Except for lately at work, it's just been really busy. Yeah, we're good here. All right. I'm going to let it finish up that warm cycle. Oh, it's, according to it, it is done. All right. So the Trivets did not contribute to the crisping of this, so it seems. So I can put those back in. I think it's just that it's overstuffed. Tough enough to overstuff. We'll get those in there. You know I'm going to have to do more than honey mustard though, yeah, right? I didn't see Janet on, but I am out of, or just about out of my honey chipotle. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to keep a couple of these in here, and I'm going to cook them an extra couple minutes to get them really crisp on the outside, because you know crisp, and these here will get me started. So let me do that quick. All right. Now here we go. Now, yeah, I agree, Curdy, that if the air fryer does two things better than anything, it seems: wings and fries. That's the only way they'll taste better is if you deep fry it, but this is, you're trying to get away from deep frying them. So let me get a little dipping container. There we go. Very nice. Open up a fresh bottle. It's nothing too good for my viewers, right? See, this cap is down. They've been popping out, so I've been caught off guard, and these pop out, they stick in the lid, and then you dump everything everywhere. Stuff in Harris. Wings are the best. I did some yesterday. Usually when I do wings, and it's just for me, I just have 4 or 5, so there's plenty of room for the wings to breathe. That's the other thing about the air fryer. You want your wings to be able to breathe in there. Otherwise, they don't crisp up like you would want them to. All right, give these a second or 2 more to cool. But you know me, I gotta burn my mouth. Well, I'll break this apart. Ooh, that is hot. But that's a darn good wing. All right, here we go. Remember, I'm known not to like this. But it's sweet baby rice. Okay, I apologize. Apparently when I tilted the camera, I must have hit a button. I was saying that, nope, what did it switch the cameras around on me? Boop, boop. There we go. Sorry, I must have hit a button accidentally. I'm going to try it with a mini drumstick now. So yeah, it's not as bad as the McDonald's stuff. But I am going to have hot sauce. Good finger looking good. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those are nice and crisped up. Like I said, they crisp better when they're not as packed. So, let me get some of these out of here. Don't forget to unplug the air fryer, folks. Wings be without, as Kirby says, hot sauce. And there's a lot of oil in that bottom pan. All right, let me rinse my fingers here. Rinse my hands quick. Oh, I caught someone. Thief. Did you try the mustard? Mm-hmm. It's better than the McDonald's stuff that I've tasted. But let me take a quick picture of this. Kirby, I guess still gonna get that serving tray down. Bourbon, honey barbecue, hot sauce, hickory brown sugar. Where is my...
I'll get it.
Yeah, we want wings now. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. You want some?
No, thank you.
What do you mean? You picked these. You changing your mind?
Yeah.
I gotta get some broccoli and corn going too. I just want to do the wings here. Yeah. Sorry about that. I thought I had the camera on. I realized it was staring me right in the face. Need one of those big steel bowls. I could throw some in and kind of just do a flip or two. But Burning yourself, huh? Can't get away from that.
Okay, now can I have some?
Yes, you can. I'm gonna get chicken for the little one here. I think you're gonna like this one because it's nice and crispy, and I think you're gonna like this one, and we'll start you on that, okay? You want to show people? That's okay. We're starting out small and see how she goes, because we want to get the veggies on the plate in a few minutes here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And as always, try that wing. Ah, that hot sauce is unbelievable.
Very hot.
Delicious. I want to have hot sauce all the time though. Have one more of these spicy wings. If you like buffalo wings and you don't make your own sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's. All right. This wasn't about the hot sauce. Although, it's good. This was about the honey mustard. And I will say, like I said, it's better than the McDonald's stuff. Anything's better than the McDonald's stuff, really. But if you like honey mustard, then that's probably a good choice. It wasn't bad. I'll have some more with that right after this. But take this off here before it starts to cook. That's all I got for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do, again, still plan to do the meatloaf. I'm now going to do those zucchini fries because now I'm committed to it. And I might buy the mandolin. Kind of have some fun with that. So, thanks for joining me. It's been a hell of a first half of year. I appreciate everyone stopping in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I put out a video or when I go live. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Air Fryers Unplugged. Kirby, R. Dodson, Stephanie, Mr. Krasker, and everybody else. Carol disconnected, and NJ1. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. And I'll talk to you soon.
And stay good.
And stay good. Awesome.